So it's not just AI. It is our business landscape today. Uh, we are becoming, I've said this a million times, we're becoming a global economy, obviously, in a real way, in which small businesses compete in a global market. And so competition is becoming more and more fierce. It was interesting. One of members of my team on our leadership team sent me a video that talked about two different organizations that did exactly the same thing, had exactly the same vendors, had exactly the same processes, and how one did a lot better than the other. Now, the guy didn't tell us why that was, but usually this has to do with how we go about our operating process and systems, meaning that we invest in the next way of doing things. So what my message is that I think that businesses that decide to have the mentality of it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, are the ones that are at biggest risk of becoming irrelevant and slowly losing market share and slowly becoming not a preferred vendor by their customer base. And I think where you're going to see where you're going to see organizations succeed is their deployment of software, but the way they deploy it. Because the way I deploy HubSpot or Intact versus the next person is going to be completely different based on the way I perceive the best way to do it. And that's how we create competitive advantage and how we differentiate ourselves. So if you're going to stay with your legacy software and you're going to have manual processes, you're going to invest more in tasks that don't actually drive growth, scalability, or value-driven items for customers. If you invest in things that allow you to refocus and repurpose time into those value-driven items, it's a no-brainer.